Oh, that's a beautiful picture. Welcome, sun and sunsets. My name is Cynthia Meeks, and I'm a spiritual awakening guide for those who have a strong desire to spiritually define your life path in this life or a past life. The modalities I use are metaphysics, numerology, and hypnosis. Now today I have a special treat for my parents who have this bundle of joy and want to understand what type of personality is this baby going to have, right? As a parent, we always want to see what their zodiac sign, some parents, what is their, are they a Pisces, are they Capricorn, what the day they're born, we rush to say, oh, I have this bundle of Capricorn, it's just going to be just like me. Well, guess what? It's more than that. Knowing your child's numerology energy will help you understand the personality, the unique self of your baby, right? The personality, the characteristics, and most important, the talents. Now, the energy, the number that I'm going to give you today is called the birthday number or the born gift number, right? It's the first energy that you recognize in your child. When you start to recognize and start to see a personality that forms in your child, then this is the energy that you will see most from 0 to 18. Okay, so today's video is for the parents who have children born on the 5th of the month, the 14th of the month, or the 23rd of the month. They are known as the 5 energy. Now let's get started. Okay, now this is the fun part. Let's find out what's special about your 5 energy. Okay, remember, if your child is born on the 5th of the month, the 14th of the month, or the 23rd of the month. Okay, so they are considered the wild child, right? Because they love fun and to be free and have freedom. They are quick learners. Now these are the ones that will hear a conversation and repeat it like right afterwards, right? They are very quick learner. You can show them one time and they will have whatever it is. They're very smart. They're very tenacious, right? They're very versatile, cute. Oh, they are so cute, and they will stay like that from 0 all the way up until even at 45, 46, 47, 50, 60, 70, it doesn't matter. They will always be cute. So when you see someone out there that is an older person, you're like, wow, they look so young for their age. More than likely, they have a life path of a 5 energy, okay? Or a born number. So also, let's see, they are restless, okay? They are very fearlessness. They're very materialistic driven. They are very radical, okay? And always happy, very trustworthy. So they trust very easily, right? Someone is walking, those are the ones that you have to watch because they're very talkative. So if you have someone that's in the grocery store, that's the 5 energy child is the one that you have to say, don't talk to strangers, right? Because everybody is their friend, whether they are a small child or a grown adult. Everybody is their friend. So you have to make sure that you instill don't talk to strangers because they're very naive, okay? And they will talk to people. Now they will tell it if something happens. They don't mind letting you know what's going on, but they are very trustworthy and very friendly to everyone. Whoever smile back at them, they smile at them and talk, right? So what else is good about your bundle of joy? They are very multitaskers. So you will see them doing multiple things at one time. So they'll have the iPad, watching something on the iPad. Then they'll be putting together some blocks. So they could be playing with their dolls, but they can do all this stuff at the same time and still have somewhat of a focus. I think the focus goes out though as they get older and try to have their hands in too many fires. But they are multitaskers. They are also outspoken, very adventurous, love freedom, and these are the ones sometimes that are talk a lot, right? I have a niece who's born on the 23rd of the month, and also her life path, which is the total date of birth, is also a 5 energy. It's a 14-5, and she talks all the time, from the time she wakes up to the time she goes to bed. So just know, if you have a 5 energy, those are the ones that will want to be out in front of people, dancing, singing, amusing them. They love to make people feel happy and feel joyful. They will say whatever is on their mind, okay? They do not have a filter. That is one thing about the 5 energy. They don't understand about hurting people's feelings. So whatever comes up, it comes out, okay? So you have to be able to watch out for that. Watch out if you don't want them to repeat something that you are saying. You better be careful with that, okay? Let's see, what else? They are agent of change, right? They're the ones who can handle change very well. Unlike the 4 energy, if you watched the last video, they have to have a routine set in place. The 5 energy, they don't care about change. Okay, we're gonna go here. Okay, we're gonna change. We're gonna move here. We're gonna move that state. It doesn't matter. They can handle change, and they're the ones that will always be able to handle change throughout their lifetime. So things will always come up with them. The 5 is about change, unexpected changes. So things will come up, and they would have adapted to how things just show up in their lives, and they just have to adapt. So change will not be a problem for your 5 energy, okay? So that wraps it up. I believe, one more thing that I wanted to let you know, they are drama princesses and prince, okay? They are drama princess and prince. So these are the ones that they're so cute and they're so smart that you would definitely want to spoil them, but you have to watch out because they will embarrass you, okay? When they get into a situation and they want something in the store, they will show out, throw a tantrum. These are the tantrum kids, right? Throw a tantrum, do whatever they can to get what they want. So you have to be careful when you are spoiling this little bundle of joy, because they will show out on you, and then do whatever they can to get what they want. And it depends on how much you discipline them. You have to discipline your 5 energy. If you are one that doesn't mind, using the belt, then use the belt. If you're the ones that like to do the corner, stay in the corner till you get out, whatever it takes to make sure that you discipline their behavior, because it will come back on you, and when you are least expected, and embarrass you, okay? Because they're very dramatized. They don't mind showing out, don't care who around. They say whatever is on their minds, but then they're very loving too. They'll come back and apologize for whatever they said that hurt someone's feelings. So understand that discipline is very important for your 5 energy. So let's move right along. Okay, so now this is the part where I give you information on how you can work with them, okay? On the things that they need help on. So the first thing first, help them with a filter. Find, create, make it a fun game to get them to think before they speak, because they do not have a filter. They say they're very smart kids, okay? Very smart kids. So they say exactly what's on their minds. They don't care. A 5 is a lot like the 3 energy, okay? Except the emotional part, but they are a lot like the 3 energy because they're very creative. The 5 energy, a lot of 5 energies are performers. Are singers, right? A lot of performers, a lot of singers come from 5 energy. So, but one thing that you have to watch out, because they will say whatever is on their minds, okay? So make sure that you help them practice with thinking before you just let it out. Think about the other person, have compassion for the other person. Make sure what you are saying is something that won't hurt your feelings, so you know if you say it, it won't hurt someone else's feelings, okay? Find that filter in your 5 energy. And number 2, You want to challenge them and help them with their focus, okay? Focus and follow through is very big for the 5 energy, because the 5 energy, they will work on something like a project or even cleaning up their room until they get to the point where, you know, it's done. I've cleaned up enough to say that I'm finished. And it may not be finished in your eyes, but in their 5 energy eyes, they're done. So when they start something, they may not always complete it to the aspect of what somebody else completion is considered, but they will complete it based on their own terms, okay, or what their definition of completion is. So sometimes you have to make sure that they stay focused, because they love freedom, and they like to be free, and they like to experience, explore. So they will explore a lot of things, but they will not stay focused on certain things. So you just want to make sure that if it's something that they enjoy doing, make sure that they, you know, stay focused and follow through. It's very important, especially if they're working in a project setting with other classmates or doing something that they have to meet a deadline. 5 energy, is very hard for them to meet deadlines when they are distracted. They can easily become distracted, okay? So number 3, okay, so you definitely want to help them with this drama princess and prince type of attitude, right? They know when they are spoiled. It doesn't take much. They know when they say I want, and then you buy it, right? So when they get to a point where they want something and you don't buy, you will see them act out. You will see the temper tantrums come out. You will see the crying, doesn't matter if they're boy or girl. You will see the pouting. You may even see them call the other parent. If the parent is not there, call the grandmother. These are the ones that will turn on you with love, because they will quickly come back and say, I'm sorry, hoping that you will still give in. So you just want to watch how much you spoil your 5 energy, okay? Because they will dramatize everything. Something small, they will make really, really big. Okay, so the next one is, you want to make sure that you are staying on top of their independence, okay? So these are the ones that 1 minute they will say, I can do it all by myself, I don't need you, I don't need you, and then the next minute they're the ones that say, oh mom, I need you, I need you, I need you. So just making sure that you stay on top of their independence, because these kids are meant to be independent. They're meant to be exploring. They're not meant to, and if they say that they you know, that they can't do it, help them and show them and teach them and let them know that they can do it, okay? Because 5 energy are the ones that they will push themselves, okay? Very, very much so. They will push themselves until they get it. They're very, very independent. So if you have a 5 energy and they want you to do everything for them, or you are doing everything for them, stop right now, because they are very independent kids. But if you spoil them and if you make them codependent, then it's going to take a lot to get them back where they need to be, and being expressive and being free and adventurous, right? These are not scary kids. These are the type of kids that will go on the stage and sing or dance with other kids or by themselves. These are the kids that will, when family members come over, they'll be standing there performing in front of the family members, okay? They do not have a shy bone in their bodies, all right? And so you want to just make sure you enhance that and you cultivate that independence, that fearlessness. You know, you don't want to put your fear onto them, because they're coming to this world fearless, right? They come into this world believing that they are invincible and they can do whatever they want. But the first time that you instill fear in them, it stagnates them, okay? So your 5 energy, the next one is they're very energized. So you don't want to have your 5 energy just be lazy, sitting around watching TV all the time. You need to get these kids out there and exploring. You know, pick up some pine cones, pick up some rocks, look at some leaves, and let's look at them. Let's explore. They're the ones that need to learn about everything. Just open up their minds. They have a very huge brain, okay, and they love to explore. Now the thing about having that big brain they do take information in, but they take so much information in that it does not stay there unless it's something that's repetitious going on and on. So it will go in, but then if they're not focusing on it, if they're not something that they're doing all the time, it will quickly leave. So you want to just make sure you're getting them out there, you're getting books for them to read, and you're opening up their mind to so many different cultures, and food, cuisine, everything out there. You just allow your 5 energy to just explore, because that's why they are here, for the sense of freedom. They are here to be able to cultivate what it feels like to not be put in a box, to be able to be free thinking and free living, and be able to just explore and have experiences, okay? And they will be tested on that freedom. They will be tested on how much they are thinking outside of the box, taking their risks. They are risk takers. So they're not meant to play it small. They're not meant to, think about it, kind of, so to speak, before they do it. They're not 4 energies. 4s are very strategic, very stable. 5 energies are risk takers. So they need to be able to, just jump right in and just see what happens afterwards. They need to be able to not be afraid and not be driven by fear, okay? You want to make sure that you do not bring your fears over to them, because they're not born to have fear. They're supposed to be explorers, okay? So the next one is they don't like to be forced to do stuff, right? They can find enough to do by themselves. They don't need to be forced to try something. If they like it, if it's something that will, pique their attention, then trust me, they will go towards it. They're not the ones. So you can't treat the 5 energy like you treat your other children. Your 5 energy is going to stand out on its own, okay? But you can't treat them, because they're not the ones that are meant to just be the follower. 5 energy are leaders. They are leaders, because they're the ones who make their own rules. Even as a child, right? They make their own rules. If there's something in class that they're supposed to be following and doing exactly, they will find a way to do it like that, but still add their own special ingredient to it, to make it their own, and not look like the other kids, okay? Just understand that, because that's very important. They are the life of the party, almost kind of like a class clown, but they are the life of the party. And as you can, like I said, if a relative come over, they will entertain the family. They will entertain your friends, right? They are the life of the party, and they are the life of in the classroom. They're the ones that the teacher never forgets, right? Even when they graduate, their kindergarten teacher will always remember their personality. They're very happy-go-lucky. They're very outgoing, outspoken. So you definitely have to watch them, because of the freedom. Your 5 energy will have addictive tendencies, okay? And I know, I'm talking to the parents who probably have the smaller children, but this is just something to watch as they grow, as they get older. The influence that are around them, because remember, they're very trustworthy, right? They're very naive. So you have to watch the friends around your 5 energy, because they don't see negative, right? They only see the good in everybody. And so if something happens and they have friends and say, oh, let's try this, oh, it won't hurt you, let's try this, then they're the ones who would become addicted to whatever it is. It could be, pills or drinking or whatever. They have 5 energy, have that addictive personality, or that addiction tendencies. So you have to watch them, especially as they get older. They like to try stuff. Remember, the freedom, exploring. So they like to try. So you just have to make sure that you are staying on top of them. You are paying attention to their mood swings, because there's not very many, but you need to make sure that you are paying attention to how they are, if something changes in their personality, right, and their emotions. And then you will see and understand if they have become addicted to something, okay? Not trying to scare you, but just know that your 5 energy do have that addictive personality, okay? And it could be anything. It could be sex, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be gambling, it could be shopping, but anything that you see is too much of or is changing them, so to speak, just keep an eye out, okay? Okay, so now we're going to talk about how are they different. Remember I said if your child is born on the 5th of the month, the 14th of the month, or the 23rd of the month, they all have similar personalities, similar talents, but there's some things that can be different about each one of them, okay? So now let's start off with number 5. If your child is born on the 5th of the month, then they are considered the freedom baby, right? The freedom child. These are the ones that will love change, right? They love change. They love the family. They love being happy. They love being loved. But they love change. And so these are the ones that will probably always encourage you, Mom, can we move somewhere? Can we move into another house? Can we move into the neighborhood? I don't mind moving to go to another school. Can I go to another school? Because these are the ones that they don't care about having friends in one place. They want to go in multiple places and have. These are the ones that you can actually get a pen pal for. They will truly get get inspired and get excited about having a pen pal from another country. So think about that as your child gets older, about maybe getting, and I don't even know if they do that anymore, since that we have how the internet and everything, social media is. But if you can find a program that would allow your child to have a pen pal in another country, another state, think about that, okay? They're the ones who are the travel adventurers. So they will be the ones who will encourage family vacations, okay? Encourage families vacations, watch travel shows on TV, go to the library and buy books on different places to go so they can look at the beautiful pictures. They all about trying to feed their curiosity of adventure, okay? Whether or not you can afford to take them on a vacation or not, they will find a way to have that adventure. Again, if you are a parent who cannot afford to take your child on a vacation, we're not even talking about the COVID-19, okay? Well, after that, or even now, people are still traveling. But if you are one of the ones who cannot afford to take your child on a vacation, just take them out to a park. They just need some type of adventure, some type of exploring. Get them some library books that are on, about islands they talk about different places, different other countries. So they can just continue to explore as much as they can and still feed that appetite that they have for curiosity, okay? And that's the next one, curiosity. So the 5 energy born on the 5th of the month are very curious. These are the ones that will ask the questions. Like, they don't care. They won't be shy about, where does babies come from? How are babies made? Where did I come from? Can you show me? Like, these are the ones that will put it out there. You will never have to guess about what they're thinking, how they're feeling, because they will tell you. They don't mind letting it out, okay? The world is their arena. They want to explore. You just want to make sure, do all that you can to just take them on a vacation. They will have a big appetite for that. They will have the most fun out of all your children, and they will eat it all up. They will take everything in, every scenery, everything, meet people, try all the different foods. If you have a child who is not trying a lot of foods, then that you have instilled some fear in them. Whatever you don't like to eat, you have brought it over on them. And so you want to make sure that they're not the picky eaters, right? They are kind of picky, I take that back, but they picky about what they want. Like, they will try everything, but they picky about maybe how it smells, or maybe how it's all in one plate together, but they will try it. So encourage them to try at least, okay? they have a talent for promoting something. So the ones born on the 5th of the month, they're the ones that are big in entrepreneurship. These are the ones that maybe where you will see asking you to buy them something from a hobby store so they can, you know, make something, put it together, and then sell it to their classmates. So you want to definitely encourage entrepreneurship with your child who is born on the 5th of the month, okay? Okay, so a little bit more information about your 5 energy. Your 5 energy are very headstrong. So you have to watch out for that, you know, those attitudes and tantrums with the 5 energy. They also can be very impatient and impulsive. Remember, they like taking a risk, but these are the ones that they would take a risk just because they impatiently, they're tired of patiently waiting, right? And also with the 5 energy, you want to, they're the kids that you want to protect their health, right? They're can easily get sick. So you want to make sure, you know, that, you know, these are the ones that mostly have asthma, like the 5 energy kids. So just watch out for that. Watch out for their health when your child is born on the 5th of the month. Also, they're very overly confident. So you don't have to worry about boosting their confidence, right? They will boost their own confidence. They know what they know. They will definitely get all the information before they just come out and say something. So they have already crossed their T's and dotted their I's before they do anything. So they have a reason to be overly confident, but you just have to make sure they're not using arrogance with their confidence, okay? Get bored very easily, and analytical. All right, your child is born on the 14th of the month, then they're known as the adventure. They're another 5 energy that truly loves to travel, truly get excited about traveling, get excited about change. They're the ones that get bored very easily. So remember when I talked about that they don't like to focus on something. Now the ones born on the 14th of the month, they're the ones that will start and stop, put it down and pick up something else, start something else and put it down. Oh, I want to do ballet. Oh, you do ballet for 2 months. Oh, I don't want to do ballet anymore. I want to do karate. I saw somebody want to do karate, but they're not following anyone else. They have seen what for themselves, and then they want to try it. They are not followers. So remember that if they are saying something that they want to do, is because they have this desire that have come up to want to just explore it. All right, and the ones born on the 14th of the month, they're the ones who truly have the gift of words, right? They very articulate, very articulate. Those are the ones that will want to dive into the dictionary and just find words and find a way to use them in a sentence, okay, just to trick you up. So just watch for that, because they're very smart, and you want to encourage them. If that's something that they want to do, yeah, go find these big words and use them right in a sentence. So they are good. They're very talented in writing writing and editing. So these are the kids that are born on the 14th of the month that you know, again, encourage writing. Because they will be very good writers, and they will be able to explain everything that they want to say through their writing. It's kind of like a talent for that. So just make sure you encourage writing with them, you know, even if it's a journal. They are very analytical and very quick thinkers. So remember when I said that you have to watch out for that, you know, they will ask a lot of questions. Why? They don't mind how crazy it may seem or sound, or how out of the box the question is. They will answer it, even if it embarrasses them. Even in classroom, if they want to know something, they will ask the question. And you want to make sure that the ones born on the 14th of the month are finishing their projects, because those are the ones that starts and stops. So the ones that are born on the 14th of the month, now these are the ones, remember we talked about overindulgence and addiction. So the ones that are born on the 14th of the month are the ones you really truly have to watch out and make sure that they are not engaging with the wrong type of friends, okay? And make sure that you can see if anything has become too addictive or something that they are wanting too much of. And it can be like losing weight, for instance. Like they will do everything that they can, you know, even go running every day and haven't even eaten anything. So you just want to watch out for that, those addictions that can show up, all right, that overindulgence in certain things in their life that are not good for them. Your child that's born on the 14th of the month, they are the ones who are confident. Now, they're not overly confident like the ones born on the 5th of the month, but they are confident. And the key to their success is balance, right? They have to have balance, because if they get off balance and things get kind of out of whack because they have too many hands and too many fires, then they will not complete anything. So the key to them is balance in everything that they do. They're very versatile and they're very talented, very practical and original. Again, your 5 energy, 14 fives, they are not followers, they are leaders. Okay, so that whatever that they do, they want to be the original ones to be able to create it. Okay, they're very erotic in the things that they do. So another thing to watch, they will make commitments. Actually, they need to make commitments. The ones that are born on the 14th of the month, commitment is big for them. You have to help them with commitments, because even as an adult, kids, people who are even adults that are born on the 14th of the month, or their life path is 14, they have commitment issues. They will not commit. 14 is a karmic number, and if you want to know about karmic numbers, you can actually go do that research on your own, because I actually have a video about karmic numbers, but on my YouTube channel. But karmic numbers is something a little bit different, and karmic debt. And 14-5 is a karmic debt. So these are the ones that you definitely want them to work hard and want them to commit to something, because even if it's in marriage, or even if it's finishing something, making sure that they, you know, turn off all the lights before they go to bed, just make sure that they commit in everything that they do, because once they start to slip in those commitments, then getting them back on that right track will be very difficult. Okay, they're very lucky. So the ones that are born on the 14th of the month, they're very lucky. That's a very lucky number. So you will see things just happen to them, just so happen. If they're one of the ones that, you know, get in a lot of contests or go out for a lot of sports at school, and they will be the ones that will always get picked, because they have that very lucky energy. So just watch out for that. Okay, let's talk about the ones that are born on the 23rd of the month, and these are the ones that are considered the adaptable, right? The ones that are born on the 23rd of the month, and these are the ones that are very talented. Not only are they talented in writing and verbal, but they're very have a very artistic talents as well. Okay, so there are a lot of people who are born on the 23rd of the month, or their life path is the 23, and they are actors and singers. Okay, so the ones born on 23 of the month, they are the ones that generally get along with everybody, right? They get along with everybody. They have the gift of communication. They trust very easily. They're very sensitive, because they have the 2 and the 3. If you've seen the other videos, remember the 2 is sensitive, the 3 is emotional. So these are the ones that can easily get emotionally sensitive about a subject that they are passionate about, and maybe someone is not listening to them, or, you know, they was criticized, and then and they don't know how to kind of bounce back from that. So you want to make sure that you work with them on this, right? They are highly adaptable. That's why they are considered the adaptable ones. Very highly adaptable. So you don't have to ever worry about breaking the news to this one, because they understand a lot. Your 5 energy will be very mature for their age, because they already come here ready to explore the world, and so they will come here very mature for their age. So this is the ones that born on 23rd of the month. However, you definitely want to make sure that they're getting along with people, because they work well with people. They love to love. They love everybody. And so if they're having issues with getting along with kids, or they isolate themselves from other kids, then make sure you checking in on them, because that is not their personality. Okay, they are very, very affectionate. Again, they love to love. So these are the ones that are truly giving you a lot of love and hugs and everything. They're the ones too that they can get restless very easily, and they need discipline and order, right? The 23 needs discipline and order, because they are the ones who can try you. They're ones that more than the 5 energy that will try to see how far you go. The ones that would throw the temper tantrum that we talked about earlier. 23. So more information about your 23 energy. They can't stay cooped up in a place for very long, right? They have that very restless energy. They have to continue to stay moving. They are a rolling stone, so to speak. So you just want to make sure that they stay active, okay? Stay active. So like sometimes they can't just sit there and you have them at church and you want them to just sit there and be quiet. Like those are the ones that will be talking or will have to get up and constantly go to the bathroom, because they constantly have to have some type of movement. They have a lot of pent up energy, so you want to make sure that they are staying active. So they are very because of the boredom, they can get very bored easily, and they definitely need discipline and order. Again, these are the ones that have that addictive personality. So you want to make sure that they're not getting out of hand. You may not want to spoil the ones that are born on the 23rd, because the temper tantrums and having that drama princess or drama prince. So you want to make sure that you do discipline your 23 energy as well as the 14 energy. Okay, so now we're going to talk about how can you support them. Number one, you want to make sure that you are teaching your child affirmations at an early age. I mean, your 5 energy, like I said, they're very smart. They're quick learners, right? They're very confident. So even at a young age, if you want to start building that confidence in them, because you know that they need to have that develop, just help them, give them some cute little affirmations. I am strong, I am powerful, I am brave, I am smart. Give them some affirmations to say every morning, and that will help them in their journey through adolescent. Sometimes they don't get down on themselves or doubt anything about themselves, but in order for them to, brush off what other people may, try to say to them, it's best to give them some affirmations, okay? To just repeat and learn and let it grow with them as they get older. Number 2, you want to make sure that you teach your child some diversity, some tolerance, because they're here to learn how to connect with all types of people, right? All types of ethnic backgrounds, gender. It doesn't matter. Embracing all races, embracing people in their differences. So even though maybe you're not like that, you make sure that you don't persuade your 5 energy to be like you. They're here for their own path, their own journey. And this is part of their journey. Part of their journey is learning different cultures, exploring, right? Having that adventurous spirit. So they need to be able to cultivate tolerance and diversity in everything. Okay, so teach them that, and if you don't, they will go learn it by themselves. You may be the ones who want to keep a lot of things from them, hide them, but they will go seek, right? They are the ones who will find the answer. They are researchers by nature. So anything that they want to know, they will find on their own. So you want to make sure that you are allowing them to be able to go and explore things that will be helpful to their journey of learning to be this having this adventurous spirit. So also these are the ones that need a calendar, right? Because they get bored very, very easily and restless. So they're not, they don't need a strategic stability type of calendar like the 4 energy, but they do need something to help them stay focused, right? So they can commit to certain things. So you want to make sure that you get a calendar for them and let them know the things that are going on, and because they will withdraw very quickly and very quickly about something, but if they see it planned out, it will help them kind of stay focused and help them in a way that they are willing to commit to what's coming up for them. Okay, very important, having a calendar or a checklist. And the last one, you want to make sure that you are encouraging their adventurous spirit, and they are very adventurous, right? Even in entrepreneurship. So even if it's something like they want books on entrepreneurship, just go get them books from the library and let them explore on their own. If it's about adventure, go get them some adventure, or rent them some movies about it being adventurous, and whether it's on the water or land or in the air or wherever. Just make sure you are helping them cultivate their adventurous spirit, because that's one thing why they're here. They strive in very healthy limits. So you want to make sure that they are doing them a big favor and teaching them not to be fearless. I mean, teaching them to not to be fearful. They need to explore. They need to be adventurous. They need to be thinking outside of the box. They need to understand that there are different people, there are different cultures out there, that there are different foods that you can taste from the different cultures. So just allow your 5 energy to get out there and be able to do as much as they can while they're young, so it will help aid them as they get older, right? Because they're the ones, if you don't cultivate that when they get younger, when they get older, they're going to be the ones who can't commit to anything. They quit a job every time they start a job. They go to college, they leave college because they change their major 5 or 6, 7 times. So if you don't want that to happen, start early, allowing them to explore now. Okay? So my name is Cynthia Renee Meeks, and I'm a spiritual awakening guide for those who have a strong desire to spiritually define their life path in this life or a past life. And if you would like to know more information about your 5 energy, perhaps their life path, as you know, we are made up of 5 core energies, and that's a born gift, birthday number, life path, the expression destiny number, the heart's desire, soul urge number, and the personality. So 5 core energies. But right now, while they're young, it's you only need to really worry about or understand their born gift talent. Okay, so if you would like to know more information about your child, you can go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/IamCynthiaRM, and book that appointment today. If you would like to understand who you are, you have some feelings inside, but you just don't know how to express them, or you want confirmation that what you're feeling is real, and understand your path, all you have to do is go to my website, CynthiaReneeMeeks.com, and book that numerology appointment today, or hypnosis appointment, or both. Also, hit the subscribe button, please, so you can get more videos like this that will help you understand personalities and even the people who you work with every day, even your other children or your spouse. Yes, so that's all for today and your 5 energy. I hope that I have enlightened you on some information that you was unaware of, and this is all I have to say. So make sure that you subscribe or hit the like button, or definitely leave me a comment below if you have any questions. You can also email me at info@CynthiaReneeMeeks.com. And the last things I want to say is always remember to love, live, and forgive. Bye for now.